Stephen Clay. Tyler Dayton starting on the outside. Superman Tyler Dayton. Alan Huffman starting on the inside of row 2. Joey Shurin, Charlie Neal, Kobe White, Zach Hill, Tony Black, Keith Normal, and Travis Beatty. Caution's out. They're wrecking all over the backstretch. Clay. Wow, what a mess.
On the start, it looked like Shefflin Clay may have missed something or something broke.
Down. Pace car's off. Green flag.
And it was at the speed at which they were working on the car stops.
Tough break for the Raven Salon team tonight. Meanwhile,
back on track, Alan Huffman pulls out over Dayton. Now, Tyler Dayton's a pretty smart cookie here. He knows Shefflin Clay's sitting on pit road. His spotters told him that. You're not going to see Tyler Dayton push the envelope tonight. He's won plenty of races here. He don't have to end up in victory lane. He's looking big picture races.
But the higher up he can finish, the bigger hurdle he creates for Shefflin Clay.
But he's not going to push the envelope. If he stays in the top 3 here, he's going to...
But you know who will be Joey Shurin.
Yes.
You know, this is kind of reversal of the fortunes of Tyler Dayton. He had a bad race earlier in the season and lost quite a few points.
He didn't have a bad race. He had a bad mix-up with Scott Kilby.
He got disqualified.
Well, they seem to disagree on which part was the right part. They picked the wrong SKU number, right?
That's it. The SKU numbers didn't match. We'll just do that.
Well, I think he's not going to force the issue, but wow, has he closed up on Alan Huffman.
What may be interesting, too, is when Dayton gets up there. I mean, Shurin, if he's able to run down Tyler Dayton, Shurin is not scared to, let's say, leave a few dents in their truck. So it's interesting to see how that'll play out. Joey's a pretty aggressive driver, kind of fun to watch, quite honestly. But,
I think he may be backed by the Fabricators Union because this guy's been busy.
Well, didn't he a fabricator for one of the manufacturers?
He does, yeah.
So no sweat for him. It's what he does every day.
You know, the crazy thing is, it would mean a lot for Joey to end up in victory lane. He's one of our top, the only one. Caution out! 97 availed. That's going to make it interesting. But Joey Shurin is the only one of that group of 5 we talk about week in, week out that has not graced his presence in victory lane here at Hickory Motor Speedway. But he's always in the mix.
Oh, you have a stumped.
He sure was rocking.
Robin Harris, yes.
Robin Harris. Rocking
Tier 1.
Yes, Harris. He was here actually the other night, visiting in the stands. Alan Huffman on the point as the Wayland Engineering safety lights go out around the speedway. Huffman in the black and blue and yellow. NCN Ministry, number 51. 7 laps complete.
Caution, where are you?
Well, we got a half lap in without a caution. That's saying something.
Well, we had 7 earlier, but 3. Joey Shurin's going to make this 3 wide. No, Alan Huffman files in behind Dayton. Shurin's going to go.
26, Charlie Neal looked really squirrely coming up off the corner over in turn 2.
I don't think he runs the limit. not been in it. But he's getting in there and trying to look around Charlie Neal, and looks like he's going to close the door. Neal all over the bumper of black.
Yeah, Charlie Neal's going to introduce himself to Tony Black. It doesn't necessarily always let you pass him with the greatest of enthusiasm.
I wonder if Tony Black, if his last name was Blue, would he have a black truck? His last name's Black, he's got a blue truck.
You just never know.
The lead.
Is that one of the things you ponder at night? Is that what keeps you awake?
The battle for the lead, Huffman.
Did you know this before you married him? Okay, just check.
I was just wondering if it was a trick question.
That's what I was.
Who's going to answer Robin Harris this time?
All right, here we go. Caution.
Caution.
All
The
right.
97, Zach Hill.
That's number 3.
I called 5.
Hey, listen, I held Zach Hale in my arms many years ago when his dad Rick raced too.
They don't claim this because I mentioned it in a pre-race here not too long ago. But we're talking about
Water temperature was like 80 degrees.
Nice. Nice place to go out and get some refreshment. Warming up. Paramount Pace Cars extinguished its lights.
on Dale Earnhardt Chevrolet Night at the Races presented by Coca-Cola.
Absolutely.
We're going back green with the One Design Super Truck. What about Tony Black? Works on the outside. He's going for third, folks. Are we going to be able to throw Tony Black into the mix when we talk about the five?
Yeah, I could have played Back in Black.
Back in Black might be right. He's knocking on the door of Superman. Woo! Comes over the nose of Sharon. That's not going to play good. Does Dayton have time to catch up? The Transformer and Superman back duking it out. What would you call Joey Shurin? Chris Farley?
Sheet Metal Shurin.
Sheet Metal Shurin, that's perfect. I was going to call him the man down by the river. He's too cool for superhero name. Sheet Metal Sharon, that's a good one. Leroy Brown. Charlie Neal. Who's it? Name a villain. The female in the field. Started Does anyone know where Colby White what
Started
division?
6th.
Oh, no, not tonight.
What division?
We've had 4.5-ish, you know, because we never got that first lap in. That's 5 right there. Y'all should have just said over. Because it ain't over. We're getting ready to go back green. Super N, Tyler Dayton, Alan Huffman, Joey Shuren, and Tony Black. Wow, Alan Huffman beats the entire field to the line. That's pretty crazy. Huffman was second. No, Huffman was your leader. I apologize. Huffman was the leader. What? 30, 51 was the leader? Okay. The 51 was the leader. So oh, Tony Black, Charlie Neal. Oh, what a tough break.
And we talked about it earlier. I wonder if Charlie Neal knew, or if Tony Black knew about Charlie Neal.
He knows about Charlie Neal now. No room for comfort there for either one.
Yeah, we'll see how it all plays out here in just a minute. Charlie Neal starts shotgun on the field right behind Black. So the Wayland Engineering safety lights extinguished aboard the Hickory Motor Speedway pace car. As it heads down pit road.
Oh, the 91 looked to go on the outside there. Green back out. Alan Huffman is just killing Tyler Dayton on the restarts here, and that's very unlikely. Tyler Dayton's a really good restarter. It's kind of a head scratcher. Black is on his way. Oh, Neal! Charlie Neal, I believe he's going to gain another penalty.
I'm not sure what happened there. I turned just as I could see the 91. I don't know if the 91 broke loose on his own or
no.
Maybe he had help from the 3.
He broke loose across the 26's nose.
Yeah, he got some
Facilities with superior customer service. George Wayland, the guy who put the lights on the top and bottom of the airplane fuselages.
The 91 all over Neal.
Let's get an interesting race, man.
Let's give major props to the top 3. Dayton, Huffman, and Shuren have not been in these altercations yet. They're normally in them. But I may spoke too soon.
Up there in the bank has some handling issues on board his truck. You'll see him get pretty squirrely.
Let's give major props to Tony Black tonight, though. He's fighting hard.
Shuren's all over the place, too. Coming off at 2, he was...
oh, in the bumper of Huffman.
Sheet metal Shuren. Shaking it up.
Yeah, I think he's trying to now.
He's all over Huffman again. Gets him a little squirrely.
You know, my guess is there may be some fluid somewhere down on the track. I've seen a lot of handling issues. You're looking back through the pack, you see some handling issues.
Yeah, Huffman's loose at both ends of the track.
As long as we've been racing these trucks, they might be running out of gas. Shuren fires it up in there on Huffman. Huffman keeps the door closed. Shuren's not going to wait much longer. 28 of 35, 7 to go. Will we have another caution? Huh. Usually in this series, you can queue up and ask that question. They answer you pretty quick. We'll see with 6 to go. Superman's got his cape out. Alan Huffman been quite the dominant truck tonight. Falls back to 2nd. Shuren beating all over the backboard. 5 to go here. They're starting to spread out a bit. It's not over till it's over, but Tyler Dayton sure wants to see it go green the rest of the way. Alan Huffman 2nd, Joey Shuren 3rd, Tony Black in 4th, rounding out your your top 5, Charlie Neal.
White flag out for flag man Jason Sherrill, who spends a long day in the stand on race days. Thank you. Dayton bringing it home on a hard-fought truck battle tonight. Alan Huffman will bring it home second, and Joey Shurin claims a third spot tonight. Again, next Saturday night, Bojangles Church Night here at Hickory Motor Speedway, presented by 84 Lumber.
Man, that was a hard-fought battle. That was, man, you guys raced from the first lap all the way till the end. That was pretty exciting for the fans to watch. You looked like you could get close to the 51 there toward the end, but then you just got away from you.
Yeah, I hope that race was exciting to watch as it was the drive-in, but you know, we got a good group of guys. Everybody's pretty close, but you know, I think with all those restarts and everything, we kind of used up our tires, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting to watch from the stands too, and in the booth. It was, you know, this division always has probably got some of the best racing and the most exciting of any of them. So, congratulations on a hard-fought third place tonight.
All right, thank you.
Alan, you started off, looked like you had the truck to beat, and then for us watching, there was some hard-fought battles, but it looked like your truck lost something toward the end. It just didn't. You were getting a little loose in the turns. You didn't have the forward bike coming off the turns. You know, was that something going away at the end, or you know, tell us about the truck?
You know, we've worked really hard the last couple months trying to get this truck straightened out. We last 4 or 5 races, we really struggled. After the last race, we went home, tore everything apart, found some stuff that needed some pretty big attention taken to it. So we've worked the last month, spent a lot of money to try to get this thing back right. And you know, we definitely had a good truck. We had a strong truck. You know, it was really just kind of trying to bide our time and not use all our stuff up. And then on that last restart, point of the matter is I got ran up into the marbles, hit 3, 4, 5 times. I think we cut a tire down. And I just, you know, from there, it was just hang on. Trying to stay second, trying to see if I can figure out how to put this thing in position to be able to catch Tyler back. But, you know, all of that aside, I guess racing's racing, but I definitely want to thank God for the opportunity to be here. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be doing this. My ministry, NCM Ministries, which is really God's ministry, we do this. We take the truck with us to events and share different things, and have seen some really cool stuff come out of that. So I want to thank NCN for backing us, our team, my brother, great job on the spotter stand, our crew chief, all the guys. Definitely want to thank our sponsors, Ridge Tracks, Graphics Unlimited, NCN Photography, Customer Center Strategies, Dream on 3, JE Diesel, Western Steer for taking good care of my team with lunch. So we got 2 weeks. We'll go home, do a little bit more homework, and we'll be back.
All right, one thing I'm going to ask, and it's not over till the end, and I'm going to ask Tyler the same thing. You hate to see anybody have bad luck, but tonight kind of drew that web a little closer for the top 3 in points. How does that affect what you do going forward?
You know, it definitely drew everything a lot closer. You know, I hated to see Shefflin break. Shefflin and his guys are top-notch people, and I think a lot of Shefflin, his dad, and his crew, and I know they had some trouble earlier today. Definitely hated to see him break there on the first lap. I hope they can get it fixed and be back here in 2 weeks. But as far as what does that do for us, we got one focus, and that's to come back and win some races. We win races, we keep finishing up front, and the points will play out where they're supposed to.
That was the right answer. Congratulations on second.
Thank you, sir.
You look like you're tired. It's a hot, humid night, short track Saturday night racing. Looked like the 51 was the truck to beat to start with, and there toward the end, your truck maybe got a little bit stronger, you know, and his maybe went away. Tell us how your race went.
It started off a little slow, actually. We were a little too loose at the start of that run. And, you know, when Shefflin broke, I didn't know what had happened because I just didn't see he was there. It's a shame that he broke because I think it would have been a good race between us. But Alan had a strong truck. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get him back. Every caution we had, I kept trying to make little adjustments to see if I can make it just a little bit tad better than he was. And that last run we had is what we need. I had a good restart and got next to him and was able to just race my way up to the front. And it's awesome to have 5 wins on the season, my career best for a season. Can't thank everybody enough, my mom and my dad, DLP Motorsports for making this thing a rocket ship, Robert Hampke, Tom Baker for helping me on the media side of things, and it's just a great night.
Well, I'll ask Alan the same question. You hate to see anybody have trouble, but you had a race earlier this year that you didn't have the finish you wanted, so with Shefflin having a problem, that's going to kind of tighten the web a little bit on the points. So that means every race from now on to the end of the year is going to be important.
Yeah, unfortunately, we lost the 10-point lead we had that night, and I think we got it back tonight because there was a bunch of trucks here tonight and lost a lot of points, which is a shame because, you know, I wanted to try and win it the hard way. I hate to have people break like that and just give you something, so I don't like to be given anything. So it's a shame, but I guess I'll just take it and roll on.
Well, with a 10-point difference, there's going to be some exciting racing between now and the end of the season.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy.
And